We all know that the superior sport here is volleyball.
Soccer.
Oh,
Volleyball is very good.
You say fucking golf?
Huh?
What are you, an old white man?
I'm just trying to get accepted into the upper echelon. Start making that old blood money.
Joshua, do you know a number for a good divorce lawyer?
This is funny.
Thank you. I also think I'm funny.
This
No
is
pressure.
funny. This premise is great.
You divorcing is just perfect.
Kat comes up to me at work today. I don't know. I guess I was kind of in like a curmudgeon-y mood this morning. I was talking about how like Thanksgiving's super overrated. Blah blah
Agreed.
blah.
I
Blah,
was
blah.
fucking pissed.
Fuck the pilgrims.
And Kat just like comes up to me and she's like, Joshua, do you have a top hat? And I just go, Kat, don't come up to me and be like, do you have a top hat? You know I don't have a top hat. Just start whatever conversation you want to start with. And she just goes, because if you don't, I'm going to buy you one for Christmas because you're being a Scrooge. And I just dying laughing.
God.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you fucking nailed it.
I need to be friends with Kat. She's so funny.
Way to bring it back around, because that was just like, you fucking idiot. I was angry.
Like, who comes up to someone and says,
You know I don't. You know nobody does.
What do I look like, Abraham Lincoln?
well, I think just before that, she had asked me, like, another innocuous question, like, Josh, do you know how to, like, something like, do you have a number to a good divorce lawyer? And I was like, Kat, why would I have the number to a divorce lawyer? And then the next thing she asked was like, do you have a top hat?
Zinger.
Don't ask me. You know I don't. You know I don't. Hello and welcome back to the judgiest place on the internet. My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are
The
Judgies. What do the Judgies be doing?
Judging.
We be judging.
Oh, we be judging.
Of course, we curate the funniest stories on the internet and laugh at them.
Mm-hmm. And judge
You
them.
Listen here, buddy. You got that right.
Y'all
It's been
are
a while.
nasty?
Our listeners do be nasty. There's not a single one of ye that is not nasty.
I just meant people on the internet,
Oh.
not our listeners.
I mean, no,
Our listeners are
squeaky clean.
nice.
It's been a while, guys.
yeah.
I almost forgot, like, because we recorded the last episode, like 4 weeks ago?
Was it really?
It was 3 weeks
3
before
weeks
Thanksgiving,
ago.
and today is Thanksgiving Eve. So I almost forgot, like, when we were loading the podcast up, I forgot that there was our Thanksgiving episode. Like, I forgot that we talked about Thanksgiving on it.
Oh,
Getting heated about sides.
always.
Yeah, that's kind of what we normally do. When we're not recording a podcast, we just debate mac and cheese and
Ugh,
mini corn
disgusting.
dogs.
Very good.
Hold on. Mini corn dogs are good, though.
Yeah.
We can all agree on that one.
Well, I mean, are we talking like mini soy dogs or?
Oh, what the fuck?
No, we're not.
Soy dog? Have you guys ever had a soy dog?
No.
We
We like real meat.
I feel like, so I got some to chop up to put into macaroni and cheese a couple weeks ago. As like some,
This is disgusting.
as
What
like
are you
some,
doing?
As like some comfort food.
I'm definitely judging you.
And
Wait, did you used to eat hot dogs and macaroni and cheese?
no, this was like Aurora and I were just like, let's just do it. Let's be
know what?
wacky.
You know what? Let's
And-
be bad.
I hate both of you. You're both
Let's
gross.
be nasty.
You're disgusting.
It sounds like you were being nasty.
Fucking disgusting.
So we did that, and like it had the smell of the hot dog watered down. Like that shit smelled gross.
Ew.
But then the texture was just sort of like, it tasted like the inside of like a middle school lunch, like corn dog or like corn, like that kind of fake like gross hot dog taste. But I feel like if you
Interested.
grilled them, they would be fine.
We're talking charcoal or propane?
Charcoal.
Yeah.
I like carcinogens. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
I'm a propanes and propanes accessory kind of guy.
See, I just haven't gotten over that hill yet.
Boo.
So, real quick before we get into it, guys, what's our motto? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Always be
Dick.
plugging.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say chucking bombs and fucking moms, but I couldn't remember it in the moment, so I just said sucking dick.
The opposite.
Okay,
of
we do
fucking
all
moms.
3 of those, okay?
So, as our motto, ABP, always be plug-in. Famously, my Reddit username, HotGirl99, garners some attention. So I was added to a random group for some fucking reason a couple weeks ago called Date or Fuck with the Winky Face. There's 24 people in this group. Let me read off some of the people who got invited. Ariel One Love _52757. She's the creator of the group. User 2, Hot Sticky Waffle. User 3, Hot Sweaty Farts 69.
Okay.
Hottie Honey.
I think I see a trend here.
Hot Wife for You. Hot Wife 181. So obviously this person just added a bunch of people with the word hot in their names.
Sure.
Oh,
And
that's
she-
not what I was thinking the trend was.
She So the first thing she posts is, of course, a link to her OnlyFans. And so link to her OnlyFans, and then whenever somebody joins the chat, because I can see the chat. No, I can't see the chat unless you join the group. So after a couple days, I was like, I'm going to join it and just see what's going on in here. And when someone joins, it reads their bio out. So she put that up, and then somebody joined named HotWife69K. And their bio is like, OnlyFans is where I do all my dirty work, and has a link to their OnlyFans. Then Hot Wheel Earl joins the chat.
Hell yeah.
Clearly in the wrong group. He says, what the fuck? Then Hotman742, Hot Wheels 24, Hot Sweaty Fart 69 joined the chat. And Hot Wheel Earl says, this is awful. Hot Wife for Us joins the chat. Bio, married couple, 3934, just looking for some fun. Snapchat and Kick or this. Then Hot Teo joins the chat. Hot Teen Guy joins the chat.
Sure.
Hot Wife 69999 joins the chat. Bio, sharing wife, etc. for tributes. By Curious Husband gives Kick, Wicker, and says, let's play.
Wicker.
I don't know.
They
what
have a
that
Let's
is.
Play channel?
Then, of course, yours truly, Hot Girl 99, 2 T's, joins the group. Bio, listen to my comedy podcast about internet posts, anchor.fm/the-judgies. It's JUDGIES. So I read through all these things, and I'm just dying laughing. This is at 9:27 a.m. on a Tuesday. The club was going up. And I say, hey guys, this group is fucking weird, but if you want, please give my not weird podcast about Reddit posts a listen at anchor.fm/the-judgies, JUDGIES. Smiley face. Hot Sweaty Farts comes back with a retort. Nah, man. What are you trying to do? Date or fuck? That's the only viable option in this group chat at this point. And I
Well, it depends. Are you gonna listen to my pod? Because then I might be willing.
said, I'll honestly date and or fuck anybody who rates my pod 5 stars on Apple. I swear. He says, done. And then a couple minutes later, it's actually a pretty good podcast. And I said, thanks, share it with your friends. And then I sent him a kissy face emoji. Then radio silence for a little bit. Hot Wife joins, Hot Tub Pilot, Hot Toddy 1964 join. Hot Summerstone comes in and says, I want to sniff a hot girl's ass. Is that chill? Hot Sweaty Farts says, bet. Then Hot Summerstone.
Hot Sweaty Farts is here for you sniffing his butt.
Hot
her
Summerstone
butt, sorry.
says, that username though. Then Hot Wheels 117 joins the chat. A lot of Hot Wheels in this.
Yeah, a ton of Hot Wheels.
And Hot Sweaty Fart says, who the fuck is joining this chat? So I say, people who want to listen to anchor.fm/the-judgies, JUDGIES. That's who. And then he says the person who didn't keep their promises. Meaning I didn't date
shit,
and
you
or
didn't
fuck them.
fuck him?
Yeah. Well, I kept asking you guys if you left a iTunes review. I mean, he must have just rated it 5 stars. He didn't leave an actual physical review. But Hot Sweaty Fart 69, if you're listening, I'll DM me. I'll send
Let's
you my
fucking-
address. We'll date and or fuck.
Let's fucking meet up. Let's just fuck.
We'll get all hot and sweaty and fart as you like, apparently.
My husband and my husband's boyfriend are ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take you on. I'll fart for you, brother.
You don't fart.
I don't fart. I'll burp, though. If you're in... Hey, hot, sweaty farts. If you're into hot, sweaty burps, I'm your guy. I'll date or fuck.
Or barp.
You guys, I have a confession to make. It's me. I'm hot
You're-
sweaty farts.
You're hot, sweaty fart 69.
I fucking knew it.
I knew it was too good to be true. That her internet stranger wanted to fuck and or date me.
I was just trying to give you some fuel for the pod fire. All right.
I know you've been down recently.
And you
The
need
season
to
of
win.
depression's really getting to you. I knew you needed a win.
And I have another confession.
Uh-oh.
I'm also the username that created the group.
Your Ariel One Love.
Yes, with whatever bunch of numbers was after that, I can't remember. I've made so much. I'm every single person in the group
Not me, maybe.
except for you, because this was all an elaborate plot for you.
And I am Hot Wheels Earl.
And I'm Hot Wheels.
I only gave him one username though, because I didn't think he could follow through with the catfish.
You know, Christian.
I would fall in love too easily. I wouldn't be able to keep up the
Christian-
facade.
Christian would be dating and fucking everybody in there. So yeah, that's the goal, guys. Always be plugging. That goes for our listeners too. If you're not plugging our podcast,
For free.
you're dead to me.
Honestly, yeah.
If you can prove that you've had 5 new listeners listen, I will Venmo you $1 per listener.
Honestly, I was looking at the analytics. We have a listener in Vietnam, so
Shouts out.
you be plugging that shit too. We need to bump that up from less than 1% listenership.
Hot sweaty
up
farts,
to
is
at
that you?
least 1% listenership.
We need to go from Ho Chi Minh to Ho Chi Max, dude. I swear. No, Erica?
I don't get the joke.
Oh, Ho Chi Minh is the capital of Vietnam?
I have no idea.
Ho Chi Minh City?
Are you pronouncing it right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
H-O space C-H-I space M-I-N-H. Ho Chi Minh.
You know, like that one viral song from 2016.
Gangnam Style?
Offensive. That's South Korean.
That's Korean.
Oh. What
That was
viral-
also from like 2011.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was 2012 because
Well, yeah.
we watched it in my dorm room freshman year.
Salacious.
We're fucking getting down
What
into
song were
open
you talking about?
Gangnam.
Yeah, what was your song?
I can't remember the artist, but he always says Itchima underwater squat.
What?
You know that song.
I don't know.
Nah, dude, you're lying. Are you sure you're not thinking of Ho Chi Minh, nah, nah, nah. I
Boom.
want to go back to Ho Chi Minh.
It's
nah, nah.
by Keith Ape.
Keith Ape?
Yeah.
Like greater or otherwise?
Yeah.
Or great or otherwise? Great Ape? Grape Ape?
You got that right, brother. You're telling me you guys don't know who Keith Ape is?
I don't.
Yo, I gotta do a quick shout out to one of our listeners.
Okay.
You know who you are. Coming through, making us some fucking Thanksgiving dinner. Real excited about it. And to all of our other listeners, you guys gotta step it up, all right?
Step that shit
You
up.
call yourselves fans of this pod and you haven't offered to make me food yet?
If you
The audacity.
If you make us Thanksgiving food and send it to us, I will Venmo you $1 for every food you give us. There's some serious bank to be had.
That's cold, hard cash.
Cold hard check.
Do we want
Cashier.
chickpea Jaeger schnitzel?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know either.
What's Jaeger Schnitzel?
Uh,
I don't know, but I'm excited
It's
to try
schnitzel
it.
made. It's like Jaeger bombs schnitzel,
But with
style.
chickpea?
Yeah.
Garbanzo bean alcohol?
Honestly, I've learned that Jaeger kind of pairs well with very abstract things, so maybe it's super good.
Well, Jaeger just means master.
No, Jaeger is hunter.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So wait, so Jaeger Schnitzel is Hunter Schnitzel.
But have we decided what schnitzel is?
It's the character that goes rada 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 from Chowder.
Okay, but when I make whatever reference I made, that was way too niche.
What?
Home videos. I make a home videos reference. Home movies, whatever it's called.
Home movies.
No, I'm talking of America's Funniest with Bob Segal. Bob, what's his name? Whatever. Christian, let's get
Bob
into...
Saget did it for a while, and then a different guy. We've been really off topic. Let's get into the stories.
Can you guys tell it's been a while since we've recorded?
I'm trying to buy a PlayStation, all right? It's not working out too
We're
good.
just trying to recover from COVID. It's okay.
Oh, we're just dropping that.
Oh, I mean, our listeners deserve to know.
Yeah, so like if this episode fucking stinks,
We can't
tell.
smell it. Okay.
Christian, let's get into the first story, man.
First story is a listener submission.
Next time, just say, like, Josh, add the air horns, and then I can edit it out in post, and then I'll put in the air horns.
Oh, can you just...
Sure, but when I ask you to cut out the shit where I'm fucking up, you don't do it.
You only bring up cutout shit that you fuck up when it's Christian's turn to edit. And he always leaves it in.
We're not going to talk about this.
We're going to talk about it later, you can bet.
From r/relationship advice. Are we reading titles? Is this a joke again?
And we're bringing it back.
I was disgusted because my girlfriend used her snot as lube during a blowjob.
Huh?
And now
What
she's
the
mad.
fuck? What the fuck?
I was sitting at work. Oh, tell the story. I'll tell this afterwards.
My girlfriend was giving me a blowjob and ended up with a little runny snot dangling down her nose. She then proceeded to grab it, rub it on my dick. I recoiled, saying, Jesus, that's fucking disgusting.
Yes, correct.
She's now mad at me for saying that she thought it would be hot, and it isn't cool for me to say that she's disgusting during sex.
When
She wants
she's
me
being
to-
disgusting, it is.
She wants me to apologize and show remorse somehow. I get how she feels, but come on, this is kind of disgusting, right? I don't really think I need to apologize, nor do I want to apologize to her. Oh, sorry, nor do I want an apology from her. Can't tell if I'm being unreasonable here.
No, not being unreasonable. That's fucking gross. What the
That's
fuck?
so rad.
Listen, guys, whether or not he's the asshole, I think it's really funny.
Oh my god.
This is now, we've had 2 bodily functions covering a penis. We've had a puke, we've had a snot. I was sitting at work, just like casually scrolling Reddit, not really paying attention to what I was doing, and I scroll past this and just read the title of like, my girlfriend used snot as lube during a blowjob, and I started dying laughing just from the title. And I read it to my coworker, and we were both just dying laughing, and out of disgust.
Yes,
And
clearly.
so I sent it to Christian, and then I was like, "Dude, you need to read this." He just goes, "Jesus Christ!"
It was, yeah,
And then
I was
we
not
had
expecting it.
We had a listener DM it to us as a screenshot, which thankfully they did because the post got deleted.
It was deleted.
So thankfully we had a saved screenshot.
Hanging
Oh,
up for
boy.
a day.
Yeah, that's really nasty. Not a fan.
It's so hot.
Okay, like,
Oh.
disgustingness aside, probably not great for lube, right?
Not great for
Maybe.
lube,
What?
but also
I don't know, dude.
she's now eating it. She's swallowing her own snot, which,
I-
okay, I
that's
guess now
cool.
that I say that, like, I guess, whatever.
That's,
No.
it's hot.
When
No.
it drains down the back of your throat naturally from your nose, it's one thing.
I guess.
But, like, if you spit it out and then
Keep
lick it up,
Yeah.
But what about,
It's a one-way street.
hold on here, what about, like,
yes.
like, dead of winter, your nose is runny, you're a little kid, you're waiting for your parents to pick you up from school, and your snot's running down past your lip, and you're licking your lips because they're so chapped because you keep licking your lips, and so now they're more chapped, but you're accidentally licking snot, and you're like, I guess it doesn't taste that bad.
Oh my god.
Okay, look. Christian,
Joshua, remember that divorce attorney I was asking you about earlier?
you're making a lot of sense here is the issue, and I don't like it.
You
Do
paint
I
a very
need-
vivid
Do
picture.
I need a divorce attorney? Because that is true. Where, like, when you have snot on your upper lip and you accidentally lick it, you're like, but is it just because it's warm and a
I don't know.
cacophony of coldness outside?
I don't know, dude, but it is like something that is a very vivid picture in my head of
Yes.
like being a child, like sledding and having just like snot on my face.
And your like skin's so cold you can't even feel it until you go to lick. Yeah.
I like one of the comments on here is like, I can't find the exact one since the post got deleted, but he's just like, are you kids fucking kidding me? You're disgusted by snotty blowjobs, but you'll eat ass?
Yeah.
He's got a point.
He's like, back in my day, it was some famous porn star from like the mid 90s, like, this was her specialty, was snotty blowjobs. What the fuck?
I mean, that is true. There was that meme in like 2015 that was like, y'all motherfuckers will eat an asshole but won't eat the black part from a banana when you peel it. That's fair. Like, for some reason, the black part of
It's
banana.
mushy. It's too mushy.
It's mushy and brown, much
only-
like an asshole.
That's only meant for banana bread.
That's true. I love this story, dude. Like, it is funny that she thinks pretty much, like, in her mind, you can do anything you want while having sex and you shouldn't be questioned about it. Like,
Yeah.
like she's like giving him a blowjob and like shooting somebody in the chest like 5 times. She's like, babe, that's fucked up. Like, how dare you tell me that that's fucked up while I'm giving you a blowjob?
Babe, why haven't you done this for me? That's the real question here.
Are you talking to Josh?
You did make eye contact with
Sorry.
me.
Sorry, I think that was a Freudian slip.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Can you have Freudian slips that are physical? Because that's what that was.
Sure.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, no.
I liked that one.
Wow.
I like science jokes, you know this.
Pseudoscience.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Freud's not a real one.
You motherfucker.
Christian, let's go on to the next one before I fucking snot all over my dick.
Oh, you made me snot a little bit. From Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for teasing, but not really teasing my coworker? I think we all know where this one's going.
Can I guess that it's a male person teasing a female coworker?
What? How could you possibly think that?
I just said that her tits looked small today. Like, I was just teasing her, but not really, because they did look small.
Man, your mommy milkies don't look very milky today.
Are you sad? Your boobs look sad. Did you not put makeup on them?
Oh my God.
Are your boobs tired?
Are you tired?
Are you sick?
Oh, going out tonight? You got
Opening line already is like, where is this coming from? The piñata in question is my coworker, who is, in my opinion, overly precious. To set the stage, my company sets up a shared dinner around the week before Turkey Day, usually at an upscale restaurant. Last year, my coworker, Martha, 35 female, was out on maternity leave, but she showed up to the dinner anyway.
That bitch. Who does she think she is? A member of this fucking team?
She was invited, but was not expected to come. We were at a Brazilian place that serves suckling pig. This is basically a baby-sized pig with its head and hooves and everything still on. When a server set one down next to Marta, she actually fainted. She later explained that the pig looked so much like her nursing newborn, she felt horror. And they say all babies are beautiful.
Jesus.
Love the aside.
Anyway, that's how we learned that Marta is a lifelong vegan. Ever since then, I will gently poke the piñata a bit. This is just such a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, he meant to call her a piñata.
Yeah.
Like, he's like ragging on her.
Yeah.
I thought it autocorrected the person in question to the piñata in question.
No. He's calling her a piñata because she's clearly
Because she's
Latino.
She's Hispanic.
I don't do anything outside the norm, but for Marta, her veganism makes it weird. Like if I'm having a bologna and mustard sandwich.
What the fuck?
This is so good. Oh, Marta. I hope you're not going to faint. Or want some jerky? My brother killed it himself.
He's an asshole. What the fuck?
And she laughs along in that weak way that someone knows when someone knows that they're in the wrong.
Like,
so that they won't argue.
Yeah.
The choice of the venue for this year's Turkey Day, COVID permitting, falls to me. And I thought it'd be funny to choose the same Brazilian place. After all, everyone else liked the food. And if the piñata should burst, that's funny for everyone.
Oh my god.
However, my coworker Dan, mid-40s,
he's pissed about his age,
took issue and accused me of discrimination using that word, which is actually very serious in a professional setting.
So
a
is
bit
discrimination.
Like playing with fire. My point is, 1, eating food in front of someone is not a hate crime.
Oh
2, if Mara wants to be vegan, she can join a monastery where no one will trigger her.
Oh my god.
And 3, we're just going to do the normal thing. And 3, we're just doing normal things. It's Marta's culture that is outside the norm, and she can change that. What an absolute fucking piece of shit.
Look, this guy sucks, but I got questions about this lady. Who the fuck remarks that a pig looks like a newborn baby?
A piglet is about the same size
But, like,
as
that's
a newborn
weird.
infant.
People are about to eat that. Like, if she was vegan or not, that's fucking weird. Also, how is this person tenured long enough at a nice enough place where she's got maternity leave and people don't know that she's vegan? Like, how?
Right, because vegans, like, just throw it in your face all the time.
Well, no, but I mean, like, if this, let's say this was, like, not the first time they've had a catered dinner, like, people know about dietary restrictions. Like, I work with somebody who's a vegetarian, who, like, they always make sure he has, like, vegetarian dishes available. And we had somebody who's allergic to nuts, so we always made sure there was nut-free, like, options.
Yeah.
How is this person tenured long enough in a presumably well-paying job that goes to a Brazilian restaurant for their job for Thanksgiving, and they don't know she's vegan? And they order like it's okay if you're vegan, obviously, and like they go to a restaurant that serves non-vegan options. They wouldn't expect the entire thing, but like to directly order a dead physical animal is pretty fucking rude about it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think the honest thing here is that people probably know. This dude probably knew ahead of time. Was like,
yeah,
this is going to be... He already said it. This will be funny. If she gets mad, everybody's going to think it's funny. No one's going to think it's funny. It's just this one fucking dickhead that's like, dude, this is going to be so funny. When she's super uncomfortable and, like, it's all my fault, and I know that is because of me she's uncomfortable, it's going to be so fucking funny.
When this piñata breaks, dude.
He's a literal class clown.
He...
definitely peaked in high school.
I love, like, too, how he's like, he accused me of, like, workplace harassment, and that's a serious accusation.
Yeah.
It's like, we know it's a serious accusation.
Well, that's what the first comment is you're the asshole. She was not weakly laughing because she knows she's wrong. She's weakly laughing because you're the type of pathetic bully who would have a tantrum when you get called out on your bullshit, as you are right now. And that's exactly the point is, yeah, like, he tried to say I was like, what was his exact words? About not being professional or accusing me of discrimination.
Yes, yeah.
It's like,
by calling somebody who's clearly, I mean, we're assuming, but is Latina or of Hispanic descent, and saying that they're a piñata.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Americans, I mean, assuming this guy's American, we have a euphemism, which is just, they're the punching bag. They're like, they're beating that dead horse. Like, we have American euphemisms. You don't need to make it culturally specific.
This dude rocks so hard. Also, he calls it fucking Turkey Day. That's how when I started reading that, and I was like, oh, you fucking scumbag.
Old people literally make workplaces fucking suck. And it's not like you need a safe space. It's just like,
I am the
why
youngest
are you
person in my
talking about
office, and nice. Yeah, it's just honestly, I shouldn't even say anything because there's a lot of people at where I work that I really enjoy and are great people to work with. But there are a select fucking few that are extremely racist, extremely judgmental, and just all around terrible human beings.
And they're all non-white. I'm just saying there's a correlation between...
And none of them listen to the
No.
Judgies, so there's obviously something going on here.
Well, let's take a break from the coworker talk, and we'll be back with a nice circle jerk.
You got it.
Bye for now.
Pro-life tips.
Oh, you're pro-life over there.
Life pro tips.
Oh, wow. Pro-life tips over there. And welcome back from the break. Just discovered some information from OG over there. What do we got in the circle church? I'm already judging you.
Already judging you.
I'm hot. So I was perusing Reddit the other day, like one does.
As one does.
And I found there's a subreddit called Life Pro Tips where they give you little handy life advice.
Okay.
And the tip I saw was so fucking dumb, it made me go on a quest to find just very stupid tips that people think are useful, but they're not.
So
at
this
all.
is like the 5-minute crafts
Oh,
videos,
God, those videos
of
are
Life Pro
terrible.
Tips.
Yeah, pretty much. And I got a handful of them, and we'll just quickly go through them. And you guys just let me know if, like, does this help you at all? First one. Brush your teeth with both hands.
Huh? Like 2 toothbrushes?
2 hands on one brush or 1 brush per hand.
Simultaneously,
Okay.
the new hand will need a little training. Give it time. Here are the benefits. Cleaner teeth. Better dexterity with the offhand.
Okay.
Daily reminder that habits can be changed. And living to learn with it. Learning to live with it that others look at you and go, what the fuck?
Are you brushing your teeth in public?
This is obviously much easier using an electric toothbrush than a manual one.
You still have to...
Edit. This seems to be a complicated subject for some.
Yeah,
Let me
because
spell
you
it
don't
out more
fucking make
clearly.
any sense.
You take an electric toothbrush in each of your 2 hands. You brush your teeth using both hands. You use 2 toothbrushes.
Okay, so that cleared that up.
Sure.
It needed the edit
It
because
did,
that was our
yes.
first question.
Obviously.
You still need a brush when you have an electric toothbrush.
You guys want to know what the shocking thing is?
This guy has no teeth.
No.
He's a bird.
That was the second post about using 2 hands to brush your teeth. The original one was from this week. That one was from 5 years ago.
Hell yeah,
There
dude.
was 2 posts that people both thought were like, this is such a good fucking idea.
It's such a good life hack.
I need to let people know right now.
I mean, what? Brushing your teeth takes 2 minutes? I can cut that down to 1 minute.
It's the same dude. He just forgot he already posted it.
Guys, I'm telling you. I've been doing it for 5 years. I've saved 17 minutes over those 5 years. And my teeth are slightly less clean because I'm not as good with my left hand.
Here's one that could maybe be a good idea, in theory. If you find a tick on yourself, once removed, tape it to the calendar on the date that it was removed. This would be valuable information for the doctors if you later contract Rocky Spotted Mountain Fever or Lyme disease.
Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever. I mean,
Why wouldn't you just fucking write a little note on the
Yeah.
calendar? Why would you tape the
A
tick
tick.
to your calendar?
This is like the thing
no.
where you're supposed to like save the spider that you killed or save the snake that you kill if it bites you.
So that if you start having reaction, yeah.
They know what venom, but like ticks are all just a one thing.
Just take a picture of it, I guess.
Yeah, there's way easier options than taking it off of you and taping it to a calendar.
This dude goes into his doctor's office. Oh, what seems to be ailing
Brings
you?
his whole
Plops
calendar
out like one of the desk mat ones that has all 350, 65 days on it, and just plops it down like, well, I got a tick in May 30th and April 22nd.
Jesus.
When booking airfare during the winter, try to avoid flights on smaller planes. During winter storms, bigger planes get priority on the runways. Therefore, their flights typically aren't delayed or canceled. How do you know what
The
size
size of
plane
plane.
you're getting at. Maybe I don't fly enough to know this information. I don't have this insider information.
I mean, this might actually be a
it's-
good trip, but we don't know enough about it.
But who's doing this? Who's consciously thinking this when they're booking their flight? Like, oh, I better make sure I get on that big plane flight instead of small plane flight.
This also only applies to people who are flying in or out of places with snow, which is only like half of America.
This one honestly might be helpful. If you're drunk and suffering double vision, close one eye. Edit.
Oh my god.
We have to try that one out tonight, huh, boys?
It is Blackout Wednesday. We're going to have to try this one out. Edit. I'm drunk and it works without a fail.
Is that why? That's why pirates always wore an eye patch, because they were always drinking that rum.
Helping their balance when they're on the ship.
Gar, I can only see out me eye.
This one may be helpful.
You said that on the last one. No, it wasn't.
We don't know. We haven't tried it yet.
That's true.
This one's for me
Got
and
a hunch.
Erica. If you struggle with decision making and are constantly on Reddit, just upvote or downvote every single post you come by.
Okay.
Doing so will cause your basic decision making ability to improve.
That one's probably kind of true.
This dude's just fishing for upvotes.
That's what he. Yeah.
2.7 thousand downvotes. Weird.
This is just fucking Reddit trying to get your fucking data from you. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Fucking creep and don't ever post.
If
or...
you are on Reddit, upvote all posts. It will increase your decision-making skills by 23%.
When coming to a stop at a red light or a traffic jam, always leave at least a card's length of empty room ahead of you in case you need to escape from danger of any kind. You're in a fucking traffic jam. How are you escaping danger?
There's a bear running up on you.
I get
You
the
only
idea.
left 3/4 length of a car in front of you. Fuck.
I get the idea of like having room to like turn into another lane, but like escaping danger. He literally just said, "Hey, if you're stopped, give yourself 4 feet so you have room to escape the danger while you're stopped."
What danger could come upon you while in a traffic jam that you would realistically be able to escape?
I guess getting rear-ended and not hitting the car in front of you, but that's
it.
That's it. That's the only
That's
one.
also not escaping danger. That's
Yeah,
just
right.
mitigating losses.
Exactly. That's
Like, what are dangers that are common while stopped in a car? You would think like wildlife or like
Volcano.
hurricane or tornado or like
Tsunami.
natural disaster of some sort. Man with gun. But if you're in a traffic jam, a full car length in front of you isn't gonna help.
this one
Guy with a
actually-
gun comes out and is pointing at people like, "Hey man, if you're less than 1 full car length, I'm gonna shoot you." And you're like, "Oh, whoa, check it out, man! Get that ruler! Get that ruler! Get that ruler!" Yeah, not a tape measure. He just has to fold it over and over end. The standard
God
car
damn
length,
it.
the standard American car length is, of course,
7.
167 inches.
Oh, yeah, that might have been close.
That's like 15 feet. Anyway,
Okay, this one
a
honestly.
bear just fucking hurtling towards your car. You're just putting it in reverse, trying to get it to happen to a full car length. Like, shit.
I also
Brushing your teeth.
two-handed brush.
One eye patch on, just like, fuck. What am I supposed to do?
I should have taken the big plane.
I'm only here because the small plane got canceled, so I'm driving back from my airplane.
Could you imagine how bad traffic jams would be if every single car put a car's length between them and the next car?
Well, they tell you, not in a traffic jam, but like when you're stopping at a stoplight, it's supposed to be like 2 cars length, isn't it?
I think that's when you start stopping or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You want to have 10 seconds between you and the car in front of you.
I gotcha. In case a bear comes.
Yeah, yes. Unless you get robbed. They're robbing people that are less than a car's length apart. Super helpful one. When a band or artist you like has a tour that has a date near you, try your
Go
best
to
to go see them.
That's revolutionary.
This was written
How
by
have we never thought of this
This
before?
was written by Scooter Braun himself. J. Beeb's tickets weren't selling hot enough.
Like, he tries to explain it, but I still feel like it's not good. Like, this is a clear... If this isn't advice, this is yes.
Shit, dude, I was
If
waiting
you want to see a band, go see them.
I live in Illinois, but I was waiting till they played in Perth to go see them. Thank God Chicago's show is next week.
You never know what will happen in the future, and you may never get the chance to see them live again. Bands break up. They stop touring. Their future music turns you off. I regretted not going to many concerts, saying, I'll just see them next time around. Like, it's not a good reason.
The pro tip is just go to concerts.
Yes.
It's not even
Hey,
go
if
to
you
the
want to
one-
do something,
do it.
do it. That's...
Just spend the $300 on the scalper's ticket who bought it before you and go see him.
Life pro tip. Microwave Pop-Tarts frosting side down to prevent them from getting soggy.
Who the
Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean upside down?
Who
Hold
microwaves
on.
a Pop-Tart?
Oh, microwave
You were thinking
Pop-Tart.
toaster.
I was thinking toaster.
That's what I thought too. Was like, how can you toast Pop-Tart upside down? They should put it on the side.
Also, if you're microwaving it upside down, isn't the frosting gonna fucking melt and stick to whatever you've got?
This is the best way to make Pop-Tarts. Even better than toasting them.
Incorrect.
Edit. Don't knock it till you try it. And to those saying Pop-Tarts are terrible, you need to try the pumpkin pie ones.
What?
They are insane.
The pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts are good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that pumpkin pie spice is just good. Why do you think it's in everything?
I mean, I guess, but like,
fucking microwaving Pop-Tarts is such an insane idea to me.
How
First off, I'm too lazy to toast them.
toasted
I just eat
Pop-Tarts?
them raw.
Can we do
Much
some
better.
class reductionism right now? How fucking poor is this motherfucker that he's microwaving Pop-Tarts and he thinks it's good? All right. Listen, I've eaten a lot of Pop-Tarts. I am also poor.
I was gonna say I feel kind of attacked by that. I spent my entire childhood eating Pop-Tarts.
He's
Well,
not.
not
He
Pop-Tarts.
was not knocking eating Pop-Tarts.
Microwaving them.
He's talking microwaving them.
Can't spring
never
the 20
cooked-
bucks to
I
get a
never
toaster.
cooked my Pop-Tarts.
No, they're better.
Frozen. They're better cooked.
What did you just say?
I never ate my Pop-Tarts cooked.
I like them raw.
ate my
I prefer them in the raw.
Pop-
You said
Pop-Tarts
something
raw.
about them frozen.
I thought he said something about them frozen.
No, I
No,
said
he
you
said
can't
buy
spend the
a
20 bucks
toaster.
to buy a toaster.
Oh.
No, yeah. I always preferred them in the raw.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You toast them and always the edges get super burnt, and then it's like you break off the edges.
You're
but
clearly toasting them wrong.
I'm just impatient.
long.
I'm too impatient to wait for them to cool down.
It's worth it.
Toaster strudel or Pop-Tart?
Toaster strudel.
Incorrect.
Hands down, 100% of the time.
Absolutely incorrect.
That's because you're lazy and you don't want to toast
Because
stuff.
I'm
We've
poor
already
and I can't afford toaster strudel.
That's fair.
That sounds German or some shit.
Toaster
Jägerstrudel
dudes
over
really
here.
slap. All right, this
Chickpea
one.
Jägerstrudel,
This
I
one's
said.
almost as big brain as double toothbrush. Never unload your dishwasher again. Just own 2 dishwashers. One for clean, one for dirty.
Huh?
Then switch after use.
What?
Someone told me to do this at a party. That's it. Someone told me to do this at a party.
As if you're gonna make a good point. Someone told me to do this at a party. Nuts.
Here's the thing. You edit to it as, actually, I may be at that party right now. With a little cheeky face.
Edit. The party was Elon Musk's house, and he's pretty smart.
He's got 2 dishwashers, all
Edit.
right?
Edit. Was not talking to Elon Musk, but he's still pretty smart. Edit again. Sorry, meant Milan Husk. He
He does own a Tesla, though, so he's probably smart.
But edit. Not like a car, but like the thing you put your hands on and it makes your hair stand up. He's got 2 of them, one in each dishwasher.
Here's the thing. I saw this. We're renovating our kitchen. We
Famously.
should just do this.
No.
So
We should
what's
just get-
so what's the theory here? Is instead of storing in cabinets, like you eat off of a clean plate out of the
And
clean
you put it
dishwasher,
into the dirty
put it back
dishwasher.
into the clean dishwasher.
No, you put it into the dirty dishwasher.
No, because you run the dirty dishwasher.
Well, so here's the thing: is
Oh,
you had
they
the
swap.
original run.
Okay. So you only
Okay,
have
but then you're mixing clean dishes with dirty
No,
dishes.
no.
What? How are you not?
So you have one
you have-
empty.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
go,
have.
Christian.
You start with one entirely empty. You have your previous cabinets where you stored your dishes.
all of your dishes.
You
in
dirty
the
your
dishwasher.
dishes. You put them into the dirty dishwasher now. Once it's full, you clean it. Now that's your clean dishwasher. You forget about your cabinets. You now have clean dishwasher / cabinet. You pull your dishes out of that, put them into second dishwasher, which is now dirty dishwasher, until that's full. Run it. Then you use dishes out of dishwasher 2 and put them back into dishwasher 1.
It's fucking
This
stupid.
is so smart.
Fun.
What a
fun
waste
fact.
of under-counter space.
We don't have enough space right now. We're worried about
But-
cabinet space.
What are you talking
Just
about?
think about it.
Think about it.
Dishwashers.
Yes, it's using more under cabinet space, but it frees up so much over cabinet space.
Nobody cares about over cabinet space.
What do you need over cabinet space if all of your shit's in the under cabinet?
Exactly. What do you mean?
No, what do you mean?
You could put your
You
microwave.
could
up
have
there or
at
some
least
shit.
2 toothbrushes and Pop-Tarts.
You did that to trigger me. You said that on purpose to trigger me. I am triggered. It worked.
Here's one final life tip.
These are great.
This
I love
one's-
This
these.
has got to be our new segment.
This one's... It's kind of for all of us here on the podcast.
It's a podcast pro-life tip.
Even more important, this is a life pro-life tip. How
Very
to be
serious.
funny.
Yikes.
Oof. Ouch.
Erica, perk up.
Almost
listening.
every week, I meet someone who, for lack of a better term, tries too hard to be funny.
Uh-oh.
Tries so hard, in fact, that they come off as a desperate, attention.
Mustache having, 5'9.5" looking,
Looking,
Sand-
not actually.
sand pounding,
Attention.
Josh Naaman.
Needy. No one wants to deal with that person. 90% of being funny is your body language, which is really good for a podcast. And it really picks up. 9% is timing. You got that right.
And there's 5% concentrated power of will.
Boo.
That's timing, baby. He did it.
He's learning. He's taking notes.
And 1% consisting of what you actually say. Josh really
Oh.
believes in this. Josh just says the stupidest
So if-
shit, hoping he gets timing and
So if I
cadence
just
right.
stand like this,
Huh?
wait for the timing,
Folks?
wait for
Fellas?
it, wait for it. Kumquat. Oh, hang on.
Fuck.
Hang on.
Wait,
it worked.
no, he's
It-
funny, dude. You're funny.
It
Okay,
worked.
first of all, kumquat is a very funny word to begin with. You cheated the system here.
I cheated by making the 1% the most important part.
Unless you're a comedian, don't try
Oh.
to make people laugh.
Okay, there's the. I'm a comedian. So there's the.
And if you are
Yeah.
a comedian,
Oh.
why are you
You're
trying to
already-
work while on a date? Stop it.
Why are you trying? You're a dishwasher and you go home. Why are you trying to?
Why do you have
work?
a second dishwasher?
I take one to work. It's my work dishwasher. Some people have work phones. I have work dishwashers.
Instead, try to make yourself laugh. If you want a funny moment to happen, do or say something that will make you laugh, not them. That way, it comes easy and, more importantly, naturally. Look at it this way. If you're being yourself and doing things that make you laugh, and the person you're on a date with doesn't find any of that stuff funny, then why would you want to date them?
Is this just a dating pro-life tip?
The dates came out of nowhere. They were unexplained up until like 3 sentences ago.
This dude is on a date right now, and he's taking notes on what works and what doesn't.
I can tell you what actually happened is this guy's name is fucking Branathan, and he is on a date showing his Twitter drafts to somebody, and he's only got like 16 followers, but he's following like 800 people, and he's like, no, I swear, these are really good drafts, and he shows them like something like,
Why do they call them toasters?
they don't.
They make bagels too.
He shows him something like something dumb. I don't know, like what do you call a mouth queef? A teeth? Something stupid like that. That wouldn't be in my Twitter drafts.
Josh, show me your Twitter drafts right now.
No, no. Those are for my fleets only.
All right, where did we leave off?
There's more?
Yeah, if you're on a date with someone and they don't find any of the stuff funny, then why would you want to date them? Because they have a nice ass? Without humor, there's no chemistry, and without chemistry, there's no connection. Be honest with yourself.
All right, Hitch.
And really find out what makes you laugh. You won't magically be funny 100% of the time, Joshua. But this time, when your joke falls flat, at least one person will find it funny.
That's me.
That's you, Josh. That's all your shit jokes. All your booze, Erica.
I'm finding it funny. Also, Hitch. You gotta reference the 2008 Will Smith flick, Kevin James Jam.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Jennifer Lopez
No.
film. Is that not Jennifer Lopez?
No.
Eva Mendes?
Maybe?
Eva Longoria?
No.
Anyway.
I don't remember who's in it, but it's not Jennifer Lopez.
First comment on here. Better life pro tip. If you need a life pro tip on how to be funny, just accept that you aren't. That is a much
That's
better
a much
tip.
better-
Yes.
Yeah, if you ever find yourself Googling how to be funny and your name's not Josh Highsmith, just give up. Just give up.
Someone commented, this started out very promising and then somehow ended up just being dating advice. How did this start off promising? I guess I just would never be looking up how to be funny and think I'm gonna have
some of
good
us are just naturally talented.
Some of us have good timing and body posture.
Dude, if body language could pick up on the podcast, you guys would be dying right now.
Christian's always doing the funniest body pose. You just really got to work on that timing.
He's literally doing a handstand right now.
And it's hilarious.
God, if you guys could see, you'd be thinking why is he even Googling how to be funny? This was the original post he found to start this whole premise.
He's a damn modern day Jerry Seinfeld.
I have no idea how long I've been going. They were just so good. I couldn't stop.
There's a really funny Jake and Amir, which is the best web series ever, where it's sort of similar to this, where he's like, I've got a cool, neat little time-saving hack. Wipe before you shit. And the premise of the sketch is
You save time.
how? You just do it, and then it saves time. And he's like, I don't understand how it saves time. He's like, it just does. And theoretically, wiping before you shit saves time because there's less shit to wipe.
Yeah.
What?
There's less cleanup.
So if you
What are you
wipe,
talking about?
if you wipe and then you shit, you wipe until you're done seeing shit, correct? So
You wipe until it's clean.
if you wipe and you haven't shit, then it's clean because there's no shit, and then you shit, and then you don't wipe because you wiped before.
Yeah, but then you got poopy butt cheeks.
But you
already
time.
got the wiping out of the way. You're saving time.
But then you have... Would that defeat... What?
You'll wipe the next time you come around to shitting.
But then it's all dry and it comes off in one crackly little.
Just one.
But then
It's kind of like a
sticks to your
scab. It's kind of like when you
butthole
pick up
hairs,
a
and it'll
full
pull.
scab.
But if the toilet paper is clean, if it's so caked on there, it doesn't get rubbed off by toilet paper, you're done.
Yeah. It saves time.
It saves time. You can't say it doesn't save time.
Are you going to look me in the eye and tell me it doesn't save time?
Listeners,
It's less wipes.
I need a divorce attorney from this podcast. So if anybody has any specialists that they know about.
The Judgies get divorced.
All right.
I think it's time to call it an up.
I got one. Are we really that far in?
I think we're at an hour now.
All right. Well, I'll let you off the hook.
Or we can just go long. We could go long.
We'll
How
go
good
long.
is it?
We got some stuff to cut out.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Go long,
It's a
I'm
pretty good
chucking bombs. What?
Go long, I'm
Check-
chicken bombs.
Go long. I'm fucking moms. One final story.
It's the dad being like, go long, keep going. The kid goes out of frame and starts fucking his mom. That's what the origin comes from.
Am I the asshole for tipping my hairstylist $1 for my haircut?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not wage workers. You have to give them that money.
They didn't. No, they didn't deserve it. Yesterday, I went to Great Clips for a haircut.
Hey.
I'd never been to that salon before.
It's not.
That's
a
really,
salon. Really
that's really being like
generous.
stretching, yeah, generous there, saying it's a salon.
If your clip's really that great, you don't got to put it in the name. You don't go to like really good restaurant. You don't go to pretty good tire repair.
You go to a really good restaurant. You never know who the chef is. They don't have a constant chef. It's just whoever's there that day. Come on.
3 dishwashers.
I had never been to that salon before, so I was a little anxious. Fortunately, the woman who cut my hair did a great job. When it was time to pay, I was surprised to find out it was $15 because that was just so cheap. I'm used to paying $30 at my last salon. So in order to save money, I tipped my hairstylist $1. When I gave her the tip, she looked at me with a frown and said, "Thanks a lot." Very sarcastically. I felt insulted by her tone, and so I told the owner, "Am I the asshole here?"
The entire owner of all great clips.
Yes, I messaged Greg Clips.
Greg G clips himself.
Oy.
I love how like this guy, if I were previously purchasing a service for $30 plus
Double
tip,
the price,
and then I get a new service that's $15, theoretically you're still saving money if you then tip $15
Yeah.
to be the full price of the previous service sans tip.
So was he only tipping $2 at the previous place?
Yeah, like I did do what is that, like 5% on my haircut before, so now I'll do 5% of $15.
It's just so mind blowing. It's like, you're a piece of shit. What do you mean? Like, is a $1 tip not good enough?
This dude just likes being dominated. He's like, "Am I the asshole? Is that me who's the asshole?" I imagine too, this guy, like, we're imagining, did he say he's a guy?
Yeah.
I think it's a men's haircut, so it's only $15. Like, it'd be funnier if it was like a woman who had like super long hair and it was like an hour and a half long haircut, and like still was like, "Oh shit, this is cheap, $1." Like,
Joshua, all haircuts at Great Clips are $15
Are
for
they
men
really?
or for women.
Really?
Also, doesn't take that long to cut long hair.
But I'm just saying, like, in this theoretical joking scenario, did you
What?
not? I'm sorry.
All
Was
I'm
my
saying
did
is
you
you're
not pay
fucking
attention to
wrong.
was my
my
body
last
was
tip?
my body posture not?
Did you not hear the timing?
It'd be really fun. Or maybe, how about this? It was a man, but with really long hair, and he also got it washed and dyed.
Then yes. Oh, also that would be more than $15.
Fuck! I can't win tonight,
No, you
guys.
can't. You should quit.
Erica's divorcing. I'm quitting. Christian, you're running it by yourself, man.
Well, guess what? I was already funny before reading that pro tip. I had the timing down. I had the body posture. If you guys could see it right now, you'd be cackling.
Of course, I'm going to edit the podcast to ruin the timing on that joke.
Josh, if there's not 35 seconds of silence, the people are going to know, because I've said it now, and there's no way you could cut that out, too.
35 seconds of silence is so long.
That's so long.
That's enough to get to Mars. 6 of the way back.
All right, let's
get out of here.
Let's get out of here, guys.
Thanks for listening. If you thought this was the judgiest place on the internet and want to share it with your friends, please do that. We always want to expand our base and make more cash. Christian, where can they find
Boo.
us?
You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Judgies Pod. That's JUDGIES pod.
And you can email us any of your stories that you want us to judge you, or that bitch Karen at work fucking up, making your life miserable. We want to judge her. We'll judge her. Email us about it, and we'll judge accordingly. And our email is judgiespod. You guys, you switched it up. I used to do the social media. Somebody else did the emails. You switched it up on me. I'm not doing a good job. Anyway, it's judgiespod@gmail.com. Okay? All right. Goodbye. We love you. Mwah. Goodbye.
That's Jud.
Oh my God.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Now I'm mad because you stole Judgies Love You from me.
Timing.
God.